Welcome to the amphitheater in the Drakensberg, northern Drakensberg. Got Sentinel front and center there. You can sort of just make out the Devil's Tooth over there. And the plan for today, follow this path all along the ridge onto the road, up around the side of Sentinel to camp in Ifidi Cave, somewhere in the distance there. So yeah, let's get started. Oh, we only just started and already struggling up the hills. Altitude is it's rough, but yeah, it's good. Look at that scenery. Woo! Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So I parked at the main lodge, and now I'm walking to the car park where you're actually supposed to begin the hike. So originally from the car park it's 14 k's, but there's a stretch of jeep track or 4x4 road that I'm going to walk on for about 7 k's. There we go. Because obviously my little Datsun will not survive such terrain. Look at that. Spectacular. There's the Sentinel. We should be there in a few hours. So we 40 minutes in. You can see Devil's Peak, or Devil's Tooth, peeking itself. Oh, hello there, friend. There's Sentinel. You can see the car park. There's Sentinel. There's the zigzags that we came up on. Oh, this is hard work. You can see how wet the trail is. Basically walking in the river. Let's go. Check that. So cool. Oh, sharp little turn. So, the nature of the mountains. 20 minutes ago we were clear, and now can't see anything. Morning.
Morning. Morning.
Morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
You can go.
There's lots. Wow. There's no one on the trailer now. All of a sudden it's full.
People coming down.
Yeah, I see that. Morning.
Morning.
Man, this is something out of a movie. Yeah, clouds rushing up. How special is that? Whew. We are almost at the chain ladders. The mighty chain ladder in the northern Drakensberg. Takes you up to the escarpment. Takes you 2 ladders. So one ladder, then a small little section, and then another ladder, and then you're at the top of the world. Or at least that's what it feels like. Seems like there's a few people there. I don't know if they're coming down or waiting to go up. Okay, show you when we get closer. Say hello. Made it to the top. Here's our cane. Massive, massive cane. Climbing up the ladders. We are now on the escarpment. It's so peaceful. This is basically Lesotho. I think we're still part of the South African section of the escarpment, but basically that ridge, if I go over that ridge, I'm in Lesotho. So I'm walking there, and then I'm going to turn to the right around the cliff and walk towards my campsite for the night. Yeah. Place has got a lot worse since I was last year. The whole roof has come off. So yeah. Yes, you could use it as shelter if you had absolutely no other option. But I definitely wouldn't recommend it. So I've got a choice to make. Up there, that's Mount Hawk Sources. Over there, Crow's Nest Cave. Somewhere over there, Ifidi Cave. But look at all that water there. I'm gonna get soaking wet, and it's gonna take me a lot of time. And the clouds are rolling in. So my plan is to do Crow's Nest, I think. I can see it. I know how to get there. I've been there before. It's not as nice as the Ifidi Cave, but we are out here alone in the wild. You've got to play safe. Oh, it's been hard work coming up this hill, but hey, we're almost there. And there you can see the beautiful cave, which will be my bedroom vanavond. What am I speaking? That will be my bedroom tonight. That's correct. Oh. Put my glasses on. They keep getting misted. That's where we're going. Just double check everything that you stand on and everything that you hold on to make sure that it's secured and not going to fall out. Like you see this here, it's good. It's connected. Good. That stuff, not good. Even this stuff, not good. Okay, we're almost there. I can see the entrance. I'm getting so excited. Oh. Hey. The smile is starting. Let's see how it looks. Beautiful. Hello, cave. Haven't seen you in a while. A little bit of water dripping. Sick! Yeah, boy. In the clouds. So I don't know if that will come through in the video, but there's a group of tenters there. I count 6 tents. So I don't know how many people, but yeah, we are not alone on the mountain. And somewhere around that corner, like over there, there is a kraal with a bunch of shepherds. So me in my cave, some shepherds over there, and some hikers down over there. Oh, it's so nice and warm there. India, clouds coming in. Good morning. So we have the coffee busy boiling, and there's no sunrise because of all the clouds. It's now just about 5:20. So yeah, no sunrise this morning, but it's fine. We're gonna finish our coffee and then go and brace the weather and climb some mountains. And then see a waterfall. Down there is a waterfall that we're gonna go visit before we head home. Okay, my bag is packed. Weather is looking trash. Can't even see where the waterfall is. Somewhere down there. I have my watch for navigation if I need it, but I'm not going to use it for now. I think there's just enough visibility for me to manage myself. I'm going to put on my waterproof protector so that none of my belongings get wet if there is a torrential downpour. Let's go. The weather is looking horrible. Horrible. It's raining. It's raining. They clip in the hip belt. Oh. Sure. Now, strapped in, I got my waterproof on. Could even put that on. Now we go into the rain. Beautiful. So it's not the waterfall that I'm going to. I walked past here once in winter and there was no water flowing here. I walked up this hill here somewhere, or up this hill here, and now look at it. I heard the water as I was walking across and I was like, there's not a waterfall here. Well, there you have it. Alrighty, I'm sorry if the quality is shaky. I'm not using a tripod because it's a bit difficult with the weather taking my phone in and out. But this river in front of us is the mighty Tukela. I don't want to mispronounce it, but I honestly don't know how to pronounce it. So yeah, the nice thing about this is it's a very, very popular trail. So where I went, there's no trail. Here, there's a trail. Very wet trail and a very wet river, but it leads to a waterfall. That's not the waterfall, but I don't know how high the water is, so I don't want to be walking there. Whew. You definitely don't want to be swept away down the highest waterfall in the world, or second highest, tallest, I don't know. I'll show you the sign. Oh man, that's so nice. I might have a swim if the sun comes out. Come on out, Mr. Sun, I want to swim. Okay, let's carry on. Let me go show you the sign. It is still raining though, even though the sun's coming out. Well, not raining, it's like drizzling. Drizzling would be the correct terminology. See how wet it is, man. So wet. Yeah, this thing is pumping. Woo. So that's not even the waterfall yet, it still goes more. And this is just the build up. All these little pools, like there and there, you can swim in if you're brave enough. If you're brave enough. And if the water's low enough. I think maybe in summer when the water level's higher it gets more dangerous. In winter the water's not as high, so the pools, they become safer. They become safer. Okay, I see the sign, and then I'm gonna get myself some delicious Tugela River water for my trip home. Oh. The tallest waterfall in the world. November 2021. And that is where the waterfall is. Let's go see. Oh man, it gets scary when you get to the edge here. Compose yourself, because that is vertical 980 meters. That's as close as I'm getting for the camera. Man. So, I have a little river crossing, and the path continues up that way. You can see, I think that's a few horses. Wild horses, pretty sure. Lovely. And a little waterfall. Now let's plot our way. I think over there, over there, over there. Beautiful. Didn't even get wet. It's funny, the mountains always do this. So that's where I came from. Looks all doom and gloom. And then that looks like, oh, it's nice and clear. Let's go for a hike. And then I'll start walking there, and all the clouds, all of those clouds will be there. So yeah, look at all this water, man. All of this water. So fun fact, that is Mount Orc Sources, and that is Crow's Nest, where I slept last night. And those are the horses, and this is the path. And somewhere up there is a cane which marks where the chain ladders are, and I am walking in that direction, and I still haven't seen anyone this morning. Those other hikers must have left really early, although with the visibility being so low I wouldn't have seen them anyway. I found the cane. And if we look back, yep, a cloud covered it just like I thought it would. More clouds coming. Okay, so I'm actually going to put my phone away for this stretch down, because it's quite steep and it's wet. So I don't want to be silly. I don't need to be silly. Holy moly. Every now and then you get a break in the clouds and it's just like, look where I am, man. Like there's a waterfall there and you can't even see it because of the clouds. Okay. Alright, so I made it down the chain ladders. Very high chain ladders. And now we have great views because we're no longer in the clouds. Yes! So, chain ladders, I counted. I went on the right hand side, and then on the second set of ladders I went on the left hand side, and in total there were 149 steps on the ladder. So I don't know about that side and the right hand side on the second set, but for that lady that asked me to count, 149, and I estimated 150, which is solid. It's just me alone on the mountains in the clouds. Can't really complain about that, can you? I mean, I guess you could. Someone would find something to complain about, but for me, no complaints whatsoever. No complaints at all. Look at this. Except for the water. Oh, that's my only complaint, is that everything's so wet. But I see all these beautiful flowers. Like, look at that. Look, yellows. And there's some pinks. And these things are only growing because it's so wet. There's some white ones. So it's like, oh, sure, it sucks that my feet are wet and there's water in my shoes. And every time I stand in the puddle, it only gets worse. But it's pretty looking at the flowers. And if I didn't have the wetness, I wouldn't have the flowers. So sometimes, you know, you got to take some discomfort in order to get a reward that wouldn't be achievable if you didn't take that discomfort. But that's fine. Oh, you see, you got to be careful. Got to be careful. Almost had a slippy fall there. Oh, oh. Okay. So, still in the clouds. Quite special walking on a cliff edge. And there's all of that next to you. Just gotta keep looking down, make sure I'm on the right track. Okay, got a tricky stretch here. Managed it like an absolute warrior. How's that for a stunning view? Get on these rocks here. Little viewpoint for us. Wow. There you can see the car park. And obviously the clouds where we were. So we're not in the clouds anymore, and I'm actually rapidly heating up. We're almost back. You can see the lodge there. So that's my start and end point. So we made it. There's a trail down there that I'm thinking of running, but I don't think it's a good idea with all these clouds. Beautiful. So, thank you for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe and comment if you enjoyed it, and I'll check you on the next one.